Hello, and welcome to my program on team building and managing a team. My name is Bob Seshadri. Teams are like well lubricated components of an engine. They keep the engine running smoothly. Teams do exactly that. They do exactly that to a successful organization. Now, here are a few tips for selecting your team members. Now, every successful organization has its mix of dreamers, thinkers, and doers. Each of the groups complements the other. Find out where each team member fits in and integrate his or her capabilities. Focus on attitude, by far the most important in all selection criteria. A positive attitude can energize the whole team. A negative attitude does the exact opposite. People with such attitudes need to be identified, then they need to be counseled to fit into the team and be watched, and if required, they need to be replaced. Look for a mix of talents like project management, financial systems knowledge, marketing skills, business development skills, customer relationship skills, computer skills. Arrange for exercises to gauge the decision and problem solving skills. Look for people who have worked with teams. Fostering teamwork is top priority. The benefits include increased productivity, improved customer service, flexibility, and empowerment. Team building plays a clear, critical part in any organization. Work gets done through enthusiastic, happy people. And people are profoundly affected by encouragement. And when they treat each other with respect, it makes the company a nice place to work. A great workplace can attract and retain the best of people. Commitment is the foundation for synergy in a group. Commitment to the purpose and values of an organization provides a clear sense of direction. We put aside all our personal needs for the benefit of the company. Goals are developed with corporate priorities in mind. Team ground rules are set with consideration for the company and the individual. In order to enhance commitment, I used to invite my team members to contribute towards goal settings, towards competitive pricing strategies, and marketing strategies. It used to give them a sense of ownership too. The power of an effective team is directly proportional to the skills the members possess and the initiative the members expend. Team leaders should keep in mind a few factors that affect the level of contribution. One is inclusion. The more the individual feels like a part of the team, the more they contribute. Team leaders should ensure the individuals are made to feel a part of the team. The reticent ones, especially, should be encouraged to come forth and encouraged to speak. Confidence in self and team affects the output of the team. Team leaders need to infuse that confidence in the team by harping on their strengths, on their potential, on their achievements, and to encourage them by providing professional development opportunities, coachings. Empowerment boosts confidence and improves morale. Confidence will increase as empowerment is also viewed as being respected and trusted by the leader. Clear, detailed, and precise communication with the team is an absolute essential element in managing a team. This sounds like a motherhood statement, but the criticality of clarity in communication cannot be denied. Right from the top management downwards, communication needs to be friendly, open, and most of all positive. The communications include the top management with the teams, the individuals within the team, and the interdepartmental teams. The senior management team can clearly state their visions to the teams. People within the teams can then form their goals and objectives, and interdepartmental communications will always give rise to adopting best practices. One should create an atmosphere where members can openly discuss all ideas without getting shot down. They should be encouraged to take risks, ask for help, discuss logical and illogical ideas too. Team members should be able to trust one another. They should focus on solutions and not on problems. So, communication should be friendly, open, and positive. Friendly communications are more likely when the team members respect each other. They discuss matters other than work, joking, and differences and opinions, and make all feel welcome. Open communication helps in assessing work performance, accept constructive criticism, provide honest feedback, and address issues head on. Positive energy impacts the energy of the team. Members should talk about what they want and like instead of moaning about them. Team leaders should enhance team communication by providing skill training in speaking, listening, writing, and they should activate team building exercises. Challenges in the workspace are overcome through cooperation and not from solo performances. Teams have to work together in spirit, be creative, and get it right the first time. And place special emphasis on non timeliness, be it arriving on time or delivering on schedule. Leaders can facilitate cooperation by highlighting the impact on team productivity by using the FACTS model. FACTS stands for follow through, accuracy, creativity, timeliness, and spirit. Follow through comes in when team members should make to be realized or whatever they do or do not do impacts someone else. When there's a need to step in to get the job done, like return a call or make a visit or send a report, that job must be done. Follow through in tennis or golf language means finishing a swing. Only then does the ball go towards the required direction. Accuracy is a reflection of your work, of your personal pride. Accuracy in work, in whatever that you do, it's a real reflection of your pride and demonstrates commitment to uphold the standard of the team. In our workshop, we used to have a banner that stated, "We do it right the first time." Creativity comes in when the individual feels supported and comfortable with the team. Creativity comes out of an atmosphere of security, confidence, and encouragement. Another important factor is timeliness. Good team members respect time, others as well as their own. They will be found to be punctual and in time on deliveries. You will notice that these are the individuals who will inquire if it's a good time to speak before an interaction. Team members should, team leaders should maintain a balanced participation from their team by keeping the individuals informed of every happening in the organization or whatever impacts the organization. They should invite their participation if they don't find them forthcoming. Always inform them if they are missed in a meeting. Support collegiality and let them know that they are wanted. There's often a tendency to be intolerant with those who are somewhat behind the others. There's an adage that says most corporate successes are built on collective mediocrity rather than on individual geniuses. This is not to support mediocrity, but to emphasize that eventually it is the teamwork that succeeds. A team of bright and diverse individuals will always experience conflicts, conflicting thoughts, misunderstandings, negativity. They're all around, and teams need to manage it. Misperceptions, old hurts, ill feelings, misunderstandings will always raise their heads and take on forms of tension, hidden agendas, and stubborn positions. Look at every conflict as an opportunity to pave new roads. Get across to the other side and see the scenario from the other person's perspective. Spread positivity around. Know that you will do well. Know that you will resolve a conflict, whatever it is. The aura of your positivity will change the situation in your favor. Teams manage conflicts better when their mindsets change. The Creator has not equipped all human beings with the same level of intelligence or skills. A manager in leading a team must keep this limitation in view. There are three techniques to manage conflicts. One is reframing. If you think a certain point will create disruption or has created disruption, negotiate it to reach an agreement. Another one is to empathize. Get into the other person's shoes to see his point of view. It's all about getting from me perspective to us perspective. Affirmations. Use affirmations. They are positive statements. It's about things you want to come true. It's like knocking your foot on the corner post of your bed and saying, "Oh God, I'm going to have a bad day." Sure, you'll have a bad day. But if you had said, "Okay, it's just happening, forget it," and you dropped the thought from your mind, you would have carried on. In a situation, instead of saying, "Oh boy, I'm going to get angry," say to yourself, "I'm going to remain calm, come what may." Such positive statements will remove obstructive mindsets and move them to positive ones. The teams need to build connections with various departments, first with the organization's team performance in relation to customer feedback, for example, they should be taken up constructively, organizational priorities, the quality measures need to be reviewed on a regular basis. Team needs are based on what is good for the whole organization and what will best contribute towards joint objectives. The teams need to connect with their own within themselves. When team members develop a strong bonding cooperation flows, people take on responsibilities as their own. They look after each other's back, they praise each other publicly, share resources, and offer suggestions to each other and celebrate together. To help their bonding, leaders should slot times before and after meetings for socializing, organizing team lunches, and do projects outside the work areas. Teams should be connecting to other groups as well in the divisions, in the departments. And they have to treat those internal department groups as their own customers. I used to tell the HR that every customer, every employee is a customer of the HR. So whenever there are interdepartmental queries, they should be answered very quickly. Additional help should be provided, resources should be shared, and deals should be negotiated on a win-win basis. Many organizations share teams, share team members to each other's divisions. Whereas healthy competition is fine, sometimes a narrow minded approach can hurt the company as a whole. I'll give you an example. There was a leasing department of a certain automobile distributor who would not include the slower moving franchises into their fleet. And those franchises would spend enormous amounts of advertising money to promote their cars. If only the leasing department had absorbed those cars into their fold and pushed them into their leasing customers, there would have been greater visibilities and there would have been no need to advertise that much for, uh, for the sake of visibility for those vehicles. And the company could have saved enormous amount of money, which would have added on to the bottom line. So, thought processes before creating a team should be to define the strategy and focus. Define the team's purpose. A clear and defined purpose is mandatory. Set early, realistic, and achievable goals. Keep it simple and stupid. I call it the KISS principle, KISS. Define the measures of success. Define the roles and responsibilities of the team and the people they interact with. Create a charter for the team. So, the steps for leading an effective team could be to lead your team with a clearly defined purpose, empower your team to set up goals and strategies, build consensus within the team, direct the team to stay focused on agreed goals, set clear behavioral rules, use positive feedback and recognitions with rewards, keep providing new facts and information whenever they are coming in. Never yell or criticize a team member in front of the others. Choose an appropriate time and moment to let the customer know where he or she has gone wrong and how they could have handled the situation better. Respect your team members' personal time. Avoid calling your team at non working hours. Remember, they too need the rest to be able to deliver optimum performance that you demand. Give personal time to each member on a regular basis. Watch out for telltale signs of depression, demotivation. It comes out in the form of sudden bursts of anger or despondency. Address all these in a private one-to-one session. You should be able to guide the teams through a changed management environment. Change is the only thing that's constant in our lives. And given the moving goalposts in today's marketing and economic arenas, it's constantly changing the corporate environment. Fortunately, I've never had an easy market to deal with, although I've always wished for one. My decade long tenure before leaving the country with Dunlop India was a challenging period when the company moved from a market leader position in the 70s to a highly competitive environment during the 80s. New competition meant newer ideas and working through consumers and using new thought processes. We simultaneous to have a dealer outfit as well as an exclusive dealer outfits. In the GCC abroad, after implementation of the SAP, we had to work in a changed management environment. It was therefore a necessity to have teams that could work in a turbulent environment. Resistance to change is normal, and it's up to the leaders to show the inherent opportunities to the team and help them remove the insecurities that are bound to creep in. They must not only respond to change but also sometimes initiate it. Leaders should recognize any particular danger in the change in order to assist teams to manage the change and help them by providing adequate security to take those risks and give them tools to help them innovate and identify inherent opportunities in a change. Leaders should manage change by providing vision and information and by exhibiting a positive attitude. That's all for today. I look forward to seeing you again. Bye for now.